Yo guys, welcome back to another video, and today we are in the A-10 F-16, the A-10 Desert Air Base world, and this is with the new update that it comes with. So as you can see, we got our A-10 warthogs, which will be flying today, because A-10 warthogs are extremely cool, and if you don't like them, I don't like you. So, we also have the F-16 with an improved cockpit. Look at this. Look at this. They added so many more switches compared to the other one, and a new HUD. I'm not a big fan of the new HUD, plus the fact that the gun is right there. That little cross is where the gun hits. I am a new fan of the joystick and the controls. The rudder pedals actually work now. All the gauges work too, I believe. I'll check this out real quick. Look, see? All the gauges are working. We're not going to taxi because, look, we have altitude, airspeed, so it'll show our airspeed, it'll pop up the radar. The gun is way more high pitch and it has a faster shooting rate. It's a little bit more sensitive. So yeah, F-16 pretty cool. We have short to long range AAMs now. Air missiles are definitely a big improvement too. We have more of them. Boom, and a new camo paint job. So before we start messing around in the A-10 Warthog, this is probably gonna be like an hour-long video, just because. We have the MiG-29 with a extremely realistic cockpit and a real HUD. Joystick, rudders, all that stuff works, throttle, canopy, flight limits, all that cool stuff. There's two more planes that they added to this world that I am extremely happy about. A F-15C Strike Eagle, without the Wizzo, because obviously his head would get crushed. If you don't know what Wizzo stands for, it stands for Weapon System Officer. You can see the rear seat has been taken out. Whoa, that's weird. I just launched a rocket and I didn't even mean to. But you can see the paint job, like the livery, is really sick. Black Aces 41 Black Aces squad. And then we have a carrier version of the F-18. Well, the F-18's carrier capable in all versions because it's a naval aircraft. It does have a Wizzo, as you can see, working radar, all that kind of stuff. You got the weapons, well, the pilot, obviously. I really wish they would have done a better job in the cockpit, but I mean, it's an F-18. What more can you ask for? It's cool. And then finally, we have the aircraft are going to be flying today. I really wish my friend was online. His name is Trip. I really want to do a YouTube video with him. Hopefully he watches this one. Trip, if you're watching this, hop on VR chat and let's go do some formation in an A-10 Warthog. So we're going to start our slow taxi. I feel like I'm doing a lot of commentary on this. I don't believe the A-10 cockpit works. Yeah, no. The only part of the A-10 that works is the wings. Well, the only part of the cockpit that works in the A-10 is the two MFDs and the HUD and the joystick and the throttle. Someone needs to build a world. Okay, I'm pretty sure if you're into aviation like me and you like the F-35, I'm pretty sure we've all been to the F-35B simulator. That world is so cool. Someone needs to, that person, whoever made that world, I can't remember your name, whoever made that world needs to make an F-18 version, because, oh my gosh, starting up, turning on an F-18, oh my gosh, I've waited so long for it. I can't anymore. Like, navigation systems, targeting systems, all your comms, pretty much the F-35B simulator, but with an F-18 and an actual carrier, like the aircraft carrier from the F-14 world. That would be greatly appreciated. except more detail on it. I'm talking like a 200 megabyte world right here. Like, massive. Just like this. Like, you got massive ocean, you got a giant desert like this one with A-10s in it. Helicopters, especially helicopters. Hueys, Blackhawks. Chinooks, more importantly. Chinooks in a military world with an A-10 and an aircraft carrier and F-18s plus F-35Bs would be my go-to world. I do not care what it is. You could offer me $1 million and I would still be playing the world. Like, someone needs to do it. I don't know who's gonna do it. I don't know if it's gonna happen. Someone needs to do it. Man, I'm getting a massive lag spike whenever I look over in that direction. I think it's the F-16s. They're all crammed up in one pile. Okay, so now that we're all lined up with centerline, man, that's some lag. We'll do a real quick pre-flight check. See our brakes, turbines. You can see our rudders working. Alright, cool. We're gonna go ahead and get in the air. So what we're gonna be doing today is some touch and goes. Like, I'm not talking that like carrier landing kind of touch and goes. I'm talking butter, okay? Because the Air Force doesn't land in a $80 million plane. They won't land it that hard. You gotta be really gentle. That's what makes being an Air Force pilot just a little bit harder. But yet again, Navy gets paid more, which means they have to do harder stuff, like landing on an aircraft carrier while it's moving. That's just a bit hard with massive winds. 90% of the time, there's going to be a large amount of wind, while having to deal with turbulence, and then making sure that they actually catch the third wire on the aircraft carrier, because if they don't, then they might get pulled out of the Navy for a couple months, and then have to go back to the trainee deal and go and learn how to actually land and plane on a carrier with rough winds at rough seas. That's what makes being a Navy pilot really hard, and that's what's making me contemplate which one I should join. Because Air Force, there's a lot of complicated stuff you have to do just to get in, and then have to go to pilot training, which I mean is fine. If you want to be a pilot, you're gonna have to put in a lot of work. But yet again, Navy, sign up. I haven't really done any research over the Navy yet because I'm more focused. What I plan to do whenever I grow up is it's either join the Air Force for a couple of years, then go to the Navy, or just stick with the Air Force the entire time. Okay, we're going to do a little ground strike here. I forgot this game is actually realistic. There we go. Okay, and dropping bombs. Bombs away. I would say that was kind of good. Let me use my AGMs real quick. Those might help. Oh well, let's do what we're actually supposed to be doing here and do some touch and goes. Ooh, pull up. That's pretty close actually. So here's how we're gonna do this, okay? Here's what I'm gonna do, okay? We're gonna go about right there on throttle. You can see it down in the bottom left of the HUD. And we're gonna make a circle. So we're gonna do a kind of like a low flyby. I should probably not have my guns out for this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna, do a turnaround. Make sure I stay around 225 knots, or a little bit above. Doesn't really matter. I mean, it does matter, especially for landing, but at this point. A-10 is super slow, but super maneuverable at those slow speeds, which makes it such a good plane that the Air Force is like never going to retire because it's so overpowered. I mean, with a gun the size of a car, what else can you really expect? Okay, so we're not really that lined up. I'm gonna go and get our landing gear out. I know I'm a bit fast, but it'll work. And I'm way too high. Like, if I were to land an A-10 at this altitude, I would... Boom! 120 knots seems good. Again, I need to go down. Okay, that seems ideal. Now we must stay on center line and within touchdown zone. Touchdown is the white blocks. Like the solid white blocks. Not too bad. Like I said, we're doing touch and goes. Okay, need to get 500 feet, stay on center line, now we can level out. Should we go to the airbase over here and do it? Because I got a lot of lag just looking over there. We'll fly over there and we'll check it out. There are tanks over here. Can't shoot them, but there are tanks. Should I use altitude hold for now? I mean, I'm holding it. You can see I don't have altitude hold on. I'll just keep it like this. VR chat aviation is kind of weird, but it's fun. Guess that's all that matters, right? A-10 warthogs so slow. I'm moving faster than a car. Way faster than a car. Guess what? I don't need diesel. Heh, I don't need gas. I got jet fuel. One drop of jet fuel could, like, blast a car to space, I swear. A-10 warthogs, they're so much bigger in person than they are in, like, games and stuff. Like, in this, you would think, oh, well, it's not that big. I mean, but did you see the size whenever I walked up to it and hopped in it? Like, absolutely massive. A 5-foot adult, like 5'6", 5'10" adult, is still up to, like, the bottom nose, like where the gun is. That's how massive an A-10 is. Like, wingspan is 50 feet. An F-22 Raptors is, like, what? 40 feet? Should probably get my landing gear flaps. Like, bruv. I want to try and keep my nose up for this one. At least we got close to center line. So here's the other airbase. There's some tanks over there. Can't really see them. I love just watching the gears fold in. It looks so awesome. Alright, let's use some air-to-ground missiles. Blow some stuff up real quick. Pull a nice 3G turn going through stall. If you stall on an A-10 Warthog, just eject. You're screwed if you can't. If you Like, I've managed to recover out of one stall out of the many that I've done in an A-10 warthog. Oh, blew up, cool. How many do we have left? 0? Okay, cool. If only there was an air-to-air target that I could, you know, just shoot. So we're just flying. Arr, 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 arr. Smoke in the air, smoke in the air, smoke in the air, smoke in the air. Imagine if it wasn't, like, imagine if the warning, like the missile lock warning, wasn't, like, imagine if it was, missile lock, beep, 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 arr, 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 and it just went away. Just imagine that. Dude, I swear, someone also needs to make a full cockpit of an A-10. That'd be so cool. There's so many things that I want in VR that Simple Planes doesn't have, but I don't want to go and get a whole new PC just to play DCS VR and it still be crappy. I've heard DCS VR was really crappy. Okay. Alright, so someone just sent me a party invite. I'll land, and then I guess that'll be the end of the video, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll taxi over to Hangar too. I have to absolutely butter this landing. I'm talking nose up, everything. Absolutely butter. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on. Ah! I had my gear out. No one saw that. Nobody saw that. Alright, I guess it'll be a quick taxi. Dude, okay, this world would be a billion times better if they had voice comms, like radio comms. Just someone put voice comms. Whoever made this world, if you end up watching this video, everybody spam him to put voice comms in. So awesome. And there's the A-10 Warthog in VR, and that's how crappy I am at landing. Dude, you also need to make it to where we can do aerial refueling. Oh my gosh, that'd be so amazing. And I guess that's gonna have to be the end of the video. Subscribe for